This video is sponsored by the EA Creators Network. Hey Simmers, and welcome back to an all-new video. This is going to be the Dynasties trailer, gameplay trailer, and some news and some update info all kind of rolled into one because I'm a little late, and I honestly wasn't 100% sure I was even going to cover the Dynasties trailer because, well, I'll just share my opinions at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on into it and watch this trailer, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Dynasties are here. This is about legacy, your family identity, your ideals, your crest, all carried on long after you kick the bucket.
Look at the new world.
A dynasty might be a whole family of nobles, or mysterious icons, or wealthy entrepreneurs. But let's back up a bit and talk about how you can start
So there
a
is
dynasty.
an update to family trees.
As the founder and head of a dynasty, you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop this because you all have probably seen this by now. This is giving me get together. This is giving me club system. So I guess I just need to see once I get a hold of the game, which I get a hold of it on the 6th. I guess I just need to see how the dynasties are gonna differentiate from clubs. So yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead.
Get to make all the big decisions. Choosing the family crest, enforcing the family values, and even inviting your favorite family members from other households to join. There are two measures of a successful dynasty. Unity.
Okay, so here's another thing. Like, here's the unity and the prestige. It just kind of makes me feel like it's another kind of recycle of like luck / reputation.
Meaning how well dynasty members get along. And prestige, which is earned by living by your values.
I love the decor and the clothing and stuff.
Naming your heir ensures your dynasty will carry on. Though your cool auntie is probably too busy to accept. Maybe choose somebody who actually wants the position. There you go.
But just gives me
actions
interesting
may
for
only have a
legacy
small impact on
gameplay,
prestige,
for sure.
But every little bit helps. And prestige equals perks. Like getting a tutor or faster promotions at work.
And there's perks,
Everyone
just like
say,
with
Nepo baby.
the clubs. So,
or even making alliances.
these lots
easy.
are really cute too.
Since prestige receives a boost from forging connections with other dynasties too. Even when you find yourself facing off against a rival dynasty, there's an opportunity to come out ahead. Ooh, nice one. But there's also a risk to your personal rank if you hurt prestige. And if it drops low enough, someone could challenge you for
You
leadership.
can be challenged.
But hey, if you're not
But it makes me think that you won't get challenged by the game naturally, because if you notice the plumb bob is over her head, which means the person is playing is her.
happy being part of a certain dynasty, you can go start a
But you
new
can
one.
found your own dynasty.
Just make sure you choose family members who will help you gain prestige instead of lose it. Uh-oh, that secret affair better not come to light. It's important to ensure no one discovers your dirty laundry. Because with devious conspirators about, every one of your family's indiscretions is a potential scandal waiting to break.
Interesting. So yeah, so this does look to be a little bit new. The scandal system, I'm not really sure how this is going to work. I think it means hopefully that Sims will pay more attention to the things you do and like will get upset about them and tell on you, maybe blackmail you. I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes when the pack comes out.
Take advantage of the situation by leveraging your...
But see, like right here, we've got keep secret or we've got extort. So we have blackmail already and for rent. So
True knowledge.
feels like
Use
a lot
it
of
to form a
recycling
trusted
in this
bond
pack.
as a close, loyal confidant. Or extort them for power or simoleons, whichever. Oof, that will hurt prestige quite a bit. You can try and do damage control by declaring the troublesome dynasty member the outcast. But the effects of a scandal may last a while. Maybe it would have been better to stay in your original dynasty. But the choice is yours.
You can challenge
Just
the
sim it
duels.
and see.
Yes!
Now you just have to decide if you want the crown.
Or not.
Ooh, shiny.
So yeah, so that is that. That is, I don't know. It makes me wonder. It's kind of making me wonder what's going to be new with this pack. So let's go to the Sims community.info for a little update on the Sims 4 Dynasty gameplay Q&A with the developers. So question, can kids join a dynasty? Yes, they can be invited to any dynasty started by their direct family members, parents, grandparents, etc. Is there a cap on dynasty members? No, there's no cap on dynasty members. You can have as many dynasty members as you'd like. The UA will show up to 8, but you can add more members beyond that. So that means you can have like the whole family in a dynasty. The question, is it possible to edit skills and values in a dynasty ever? Yes, the head of the dynasty can change the skills, ideas at any point, although the Sims may not be happy if you make a change that doesn't align with their trait. Question, can you have a dynasty without being royalty? Yes, any family can become a dynasty, so you don't have to be in the noble career. Question, I'm sure you have a lot coming, but I'm curious how inviting other households into your dynasty works. Are they now related to your Sims? Yeah, they have to be related either by family ties or by marriage. If there's a Sim you really want to be part of your family, you can always propose or adopt them. Okay, so it has to be a family member to be in dynasty. You cannot just invite people to be part of your dynasty. Question, is the scandal system only limited to dynasties, or can other Sims suffer from them as well? The scandal system is not limited to dynasties. The features are separate. Your Sims who aren't in dynasties can still have secrets / scandals and extort Sims, etc. I don't feel like Sims will extort your Sims on their own though. I just have a feeling they won't. How do you earn the dynasty perks? As your dynasty members follow the values and do aligned actions, the dynasties will increase in prestige level. Each prestige level gained grants points that you can spend on dynasty perks, just like the club system. Question, will there be any cross-pack dynamic ideas? Yeah, all of the ideas cover all of the base game and all of the X-play that is available. The list is thorough. So can you set a dynasty approved outfit, like for example the panda suit from Outdoor Retreat? No, dynasty outfits, Broken Heart, but you can always set up additional outfits for them in cast for all categories. So no outfits, that's different from the club system. Gotta keep it a little different, you know. Let's see. Are there any special dynasty perks related to occults? We have a dynasty value entirely dedicated to occults. I'm a huge fan of occults myself. We always try to honor them. It's called Mysterious, and it's perfect for supernatural families. Can there be a child of 2 dynasties? Like what happens if for example, the Caps and the Monties have 2 heirs who marry, and what dynasty will the child belong to? When a new baby is born to parents from different dynasties, you'll be able to choose which dynasty you want them to join at birth. So they cannot be part of 2 dynasties. In the trailer, it only shows 2 options for you if you discover a scandal: agreeing to keep it a secret or extorting the other Sim, just like with the secrets in For Rent. Is there not an option to reveal the scandal to everyone? There are lots of options for scandals. If your Sim discovers another Sim's secret, they can expose it to the world, causing a scandal. You can also extort them for money or headship of the dynasty, or if the Sim is noble, you can force them to advocate. Question, will there be any cross-pack dynamic ideas? Yes, the ideas include encourage and discourage careers, activities, extracurriculars from past packs, skills as well. Question, can they create their own merged dynasties? I believe you can merge dynasties when 2 members get married, creating one new dynasty with a starting boost to prestige based on the original dynasties. Okay, so that's cool. Does this pack's features have any crossover with political career at all? Yeah, if your politician Sim is in a dynasty with a diplomatic value, they will gain more prestige for the family each time that they go to work and rank faster within the dynasty positions. Wait, can you adopt adults now? You can. So does this mean that vampires who have turned by your Sim won't be eligible? They will be eligible. We have a soft spot for occults and always root for them. We've made the vampire offspring relationship eligible for dynasty members. Okay, so we can adopt adult Sims now. I just realized that. Question, will this be all retroactive to current saves, or will we start up new saves to have full play? Retroactive. I play tested this with my 10-year-old save file. Okay, so that's good to know that the dynasties are retroactive. My only question is it possible to import the new Goth / land grabs dynasties into older saves? Want to play with the reworked households without restarting. We can't modify your existing saves, but if you like the values we chose, you can recreate their dynasties in your older saves. Okay, that makes sense. How does it work inviting other Sims into your dynasty? Do they actually become related to your Sims? Your Sims can only add other Sims who are related related to them by blood or by marriage to their dynasties. They can invite family members who live in other households to join the dynasty. Can a sim be part of more than one dynasty? No, just the one, but your dynasty can form alliances with other dynasties that you consider a good match for your sims. Does a dynasty mean they're a royal family, or does it just mean an influential family? Just influential. You can have dynasties only, royals only, or a combination of both. Play however you want. Is it possible for one dynasty to have 2 or even more kingdom rules, kind of like conquering the world? Yes, dynasty membership is only restricted to family, not household or career. So if you have family members who rule in different neighborhoods, they can still all be in the same dynasty. Okay, nice. Question, will we be able to have larger family trees with the new system, and will there be a vast overhaul or merely back-end code upgrades to the family tree system? The family trees look definitely larger. We visualize more sims in the screen, both vertically and horizontally, and you have many new family ties categories. There will also be new frames for the portraits depending on their royal rank, if any, and special icons on top of their portraits reflecting their dynamic power within the family: leader, heir, outcast. And there's also going to be an update, which I'll try to remember to put it on the screen now. There's an entire list I saw online of the new titles that were coming in on the update. So it looks like you have mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, distant relative-in-law, half-sister, half-brother, stepmother, stepfather, stepdaughter, stepson, great-grandmother, great-grandfather, great-grandson, great-granddaughter, parents, cousin, cousin's child, grandniece, grandnephew, great-aunt, great-uncle, ancestor, descendant, relative-in-law. Divorce has now been named ex-spouse, and deceased has now become late spouse. So that's a lot of update. Do you have to manually designate an heir, or is it automatic? Yes, you have to manually be chosen by the player for their heir slot. It is not permanent, and you can change it whenever you want. Will scandals/extortion autonomously happen to our sim from households we aren't playing, or can only the active household trigger them into other sims? Extortion will only happen to sims you're playing, either through your sims extorting other sims or your sims being extorted, but you can reveal the scandal of sims outside of your household and see if the effects happening to them. So is that a yes, that our sims will be extorted either through your sims extorting others or your sims being extorted? So I guess that means they will be extorted. And there's a picture of the scandals page. It turns out Emilio has a child his spouse does not know about. Remaining time 3 days. How can a sim discover scandals of other dynasties? Sims can discover another dynasty's secrets by asking a sim they both know if they know any secrets about the target sim. You can also dig through trash, hack for secrets, exploring the secret passageway, asking the enchanted mirror, or buying secrets from InfoBroker's website. I also saw a thing where it looks like you can research people's family trees. Can the secret child in dynasties be made in CAS or generated in-game like the long-lost family members from growing together? Not in CAS, but it has to be in-game only. The secrecy is generated upon birth, and when you choose from a drop-down menu who the baby daddy will be. Okay. Question, can we make our own kings/queens in CAS? Regency is gained by working hard, so no, not in CAS, but playing through the career. Okay, so you can only be noble by playing through the career. If you're noble on a throne, you can hire a royal advisor, and if so, can the advisor be a family member? Yes, and yes. Do new family members get automatically put into dynasties? No, the dynasty head has to choose the family members they want to add. Question, I have the most important question of all questions. Are the Thebes and the Caps related in The Sims 4 as they were in The Sims 2? Answer, yes. Sweet. In the trailer, the option for someone to reject being the heir was shown. Is there something that triggers that, or is it random? There are a series of criteria taken into consideration for this outcome. I won't say much, but it is not random. Is an only child considered worthy of being an heir if the parents are married, or can a child born out of wedlock still become the heir? If the child is a member of the dynasty, they can become the heir. How do alliances work? Can they only be forged by monarchs or dynasty heads? Only dynasty heads can forge alliances with other dynasty heads. No other titles are required to become the head as we wanted dynasties and nobles to work independently depending on how you want to play. Okay, so scandals take into consideration relationships boundaries. So if your sim is in a polyamorous relationship, engaging romantically with others will not be scandalous. Fun fact, we actually had to put Cordelia in a monogamous relationship so we could have a scandal going on. She and Thygo were originally poly. That's funny. Okay, question, can royals arrange marriages for their children like most do IRL? Dynasty members can be encouraged to court a specific sim. If your dynasty head is feeling like playing matchmaker, it may not always go according to plan. Can ghosts be the head of a dynasty? Of course, we love occults. Okay, here's one that's kind of funny with a really one answer to it. Is there anything you can tell us that hasn't been a question yet? That depends. How interested are you in scandals about secret babies? Can famous Sims interact with royal Sims without causing scandal? Meaning a celebrity chatting with the queen, they can. Talking is not scandalous. NPCs may call your Sim and threaten to extort them if you don't pay them or find another way to silence them through the extortionist. Then your Sim scandal will be revealed and it can be turned off in the settings. Neighborhood settings cannot create dynasties. Okay, so question, is every baby out of wedlock a scandal or if only one of the parents is married? It's only a scandal if the pregnant Sim lies about the parenthood of the baby. Otherwise, a baby out of wedlock is not considered scandalous. The other case, it would be the affair itself, which would be the scandal. Okay, so here it is. So this is about the secret babies. If a Sim is pregnant from another Sim who does not match with the spouse there will be a drop down upon birth to choose who the canon baby daddy will be. There will be a series of interactions to deal or not that later, and it will potentially trigger a scandal as well. That's interesting. We might have to work on that. Do new families have scandals we can discover outside of the Cordelia? Yes. Pay attention to their notebooks. We've cultivated their personalities as well as we could. As well, we love lore. What are other ways you can silence them? There's also an information broker that you can pay via the computer to bury Sim secrets, and that Sim might be in the neighborhood as well. Who knows? Okay, so apparently there's a dotted line to the fake father and then one to the real father if you access UI from the Sim who gave birth. If you access it from either of the other Sims, you will just see their parenthood, meaning Sims who know the truth will see it all. Other Sims will only see what they know. Oh, that's cool. So apparently for the noble frog, there are multiple noble frogs that could be multiple different princesses, I guess, and have different levels. Here's a good one. I want to know about this. Is the green hooded guy in the trailer the burglar? Haha, yes. We have a new burglar with strong feelings for the tax the rich motto. Low income Sims love them. Life and death cross pack ability question. Can we have one monarch that constantly occupies the throne in various incarnations of themselves? A monarch lives and dies and reincarnates right back to the same throne. Think of it as a Dalai Lama situation. This sounds like a really fun story. There's no direct way to promise to inherit to your unborn reincarnation, but if there was a spouse or adult child who could hold the title for you and reappoint you. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so that was the Sims 4 Dynasty gameplay Q&A. So we got to look at the royalty and legacy extended features, find out everything about the royalty and legacy, blah, 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 blah. Dynasty's head, lead your family to greatness. Any Sim, young or adult, can start a dynasty as the head. They're the only ones who can set the dynasty's values. Purchase, choose the heir or designate outcast. They can also decide which family members can be part of the dynasty, and they can expel members as well. If a Sim is in a dynasty and breaks away to start their own, they'll inherit some prestige from the original dynasty. When you start a dynasty, you'll be able to name it and customize the crest and motto. Let's see. Values and prestige, rise to prominence. A dynasty's values are set within the head of the dynasty up to 3 ideals and 3 skills. They are important to them. Ideals reflect how dynasty members are expected to behave and are tied to the different activities, careers, and actions. When members live up to their values by working on the right skills or choosing an aligned career, for example, the dynasty gains prestige. There are 10 levels of prestige, and the higher level, the more perks like private tutors and inheritable traits can be unlocked. Roles in Unity rally together. There are 2 dynasty roles to keep in mind: heirs and outcasts. Heirs inherit the headship, and their actions affect prestige dramatically. Outcasts barely affected at all. Members may be declared outcasts because their actions do not align with the values and are dragging prestige down. Dynasty Unity is the average relationship between 2 members. Having Unity stability means more positive events like alliance proposals will occur, while a Unity crisis spells trouble and division. Nobility, duties and favor. Nobility is a level 10 active career and is also a way of life. Daily tasks may include holding court, using a throne, holding press conferences, using podiums, reading and replying to noble mail, donating to the kingdom fund, adjusting kingdom taxes, granting noble titles, enacting decrees, and more. As you perform your daily task, you'll have chances to court either commoner favor or royal favor. What kind of favor you gain shapes your rule and unlocks interactions, and even when you noble gifts. gifts. Okay, rivalries. Best your rivals. Rising through the noble rank isn't only about performing your duties. There may already be Sims holding the titles you want to advance to. These are your noble rivals. There are 3 ways to get around them: diplomacy, scheming, and duels. Diplomacy will involve encouraging or pressing your rival to advocate. Scheming involves learning your rival's scandal and extorting them. And dueling means challenging them to a contest of swordsmanship. Let's see, power shifts. Experience storybook moments. There are 5 power shifts that can affect a noble's rank or favor. Sims can seek out a mystical sword in the stone. If the sword deems them worthy, become the kingdom leader. They can also kiss frogs. Maybe they'll find a noble frog, or experience a special ballroom dance and crystal shoes. Both of these can lead to an upgraded title as well as love. Sims can also take on Anasi's trials or find the enchanted mirror and take their chances. It may reward or punish them, which is like the wishing well. Scandals. Thicken the plot. Is your Sim being watched? Is your Sim being watched? If they do something scandalous, like have a secret child, it won't be a scandal right away. If they keep it a secret to themselves, things might blow over, or rumors might swirl. Other Sims might witness the deed or discover the secret by rummaging through trash or asking around. They may choose to extort the Sim and expose the scandal if they don't comply, or they could just expose it. The notebook will update automatically to track scandals and potential scandals. Feels like they're putting a lot of emphasis on this kid, so I'm hoping there's more to it than that. Managing scandals. Face the music. When a scandal breaks, the Sim at the center will be affected. Depending on the scandal, they could face judgment from other Sims, lose romantic relationships, friendships, career progress, or even sword fighting duels. If the Sim is in a dynasty, their prestige will suffer. Nobles can lose titles. To manage these pseudo situations, Sims can post apologies or denials using a computer. Nobles can hold press conferences. Sims can also profit from their scandals by uploading videos or writing books. Alright, extortion, plot and scheme. If a Sim learns a secret, they can threaten to expose it to create a scandal. Depending on who they are extorting, an active Sim may ask for simoleons, dynasty heirship or headship, approval of a relationship, favor, or an alliance to be broken, a truce called, or for someone to be declared an outcast. Alright, swords and swordsmanship. Prepare to duel. Honing your swordsman skills can have a variety of benefits. Sims can duel for fun, simoleons, promotions, and even to resolve a love triangle. There are tournaments in every neighborhood and 11 different swords that can be added to your collection. Purchase them from Vertimar's blacksmith or the community market in Damble, or find them in chest. Simscalibur is one of a kind sword lodged in a stone. It can only be claimed by a Sim it deems worthy and instantly makes that Sim kingdom leader. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the new Sims 4 update, February 2026 patch. That happened today, actually. It had a mess up and then they had to redo it. So if you did it before and your game won't load, redo it. So yeah, we have some new patch out now. It has some bug fixes, and let's see. So the stair railing upgrade. This is one of the most requested features by the community. With this update, players can finally add, remove, and cut their stair rails with much greater flexibility. When placing stair rails, a new set of options appear in the same panel where you can move, rotate, and duplicate them. These tools will make it possible to fully customize both the number and placement of the rails, whether you want double rails, rails on one side, or no rails at all. For the first time in the franchise, players can also adjust the length of stair rails and choosing to cover the entire staircase of certain segments. So then they've got some pictures here. So right here you can choose no rail, left rail, right rail, double rail, and then if it's the left side, you can use these sliders to adjust from the top down or from the bottom up, like that, how it shows that one and shows that one. And so I don't know what this is a picture of. I think this right here is where you click to flare the top and the bottom. Yeah, so that's where you click to flare out the bottom of the stairs. That's kind of cool right there. I like that. That'll make all the stairs look a lot fancier. New family tree features. The new family tree panel now features multiple icons that visually represent the relationships between Sims. A new legend panel has also been added, clearly explaining the meaning of each icon. So like, yeah, now it shows these two married, family connection, married, divorced. I'm sure there's other ones too. So like now if you go back, they've updated Mortimer's family tree, and then new saves only, and it shows his parents. They added Johnny Zest to the Landgrab family tree, and then they show Agnes as Mortimer's aunt now, like she should have been this whole time. And then Dirk Dreamer, his family tree has been updated. And then I can't say her name, Holly Alto, hers has been updated, but her aunt looks like the nun, so it's a good thing she's dead. And then Dustin Broke's family tree has been updated. So we got some new nails. Max has also added new nails, long, bright, and shiny, with a variety of swatches that pair perfectly with glamorous dresses, formal outfits. Take a look here. So here they are. We got some new filters in the packs for hair. We have got the Afro textured and curly or Afro textured for the hairs. And then we've got the Africana for the clothes category. And then there's a new event that has started on February 3rd to March 16th where you can unlock different things. It looks like there's a new desk, a new easel, a key stand with 6 keys, a new robe, looks like a new window, a new, what are they called? Trait, I believe. Eye patch, a new saddle, a ring, what's this called? Not a secret passageway, but a secret door, a bookcase door, and then looks like some clothes, and then a new trait. So that goes on until March 16th. A ton of new bug fixes, like the picture fix has been fixed in new saves, not retroactive saves. All right, moving right along. They did announce, I didn't see the announcement anywhere, but I saw this here, so I think it might have actually been leaked. But there have been 2 kits announced, Yard Charm Creator Kit and Wonderland Playroom Maxis Kit. So here's the Playroom Kit. It looks like Alice in Wonderland themed, and then they're coming out on February 26th apparently. I have not seen the confirmation yet. Here's some of the stuff from the kits. I don't know about the Yard Charm one. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Here it is. Adding charm to your Sims lawn isn't about perfection, it's about personality. Go full yardcore with the Sims 4 Yard Charm Kit. Let's see if there's any photos. Yeah, so there's a library. He's talking about a balloon dog. Looks like some house numbers. I don't know about some of this stuff. Not my favorite. Now I do like the Alice in Wonderland bedroom. I think this looks really cute. This would be cute addition. This is the kind of thing I think kits were made for, like kooky stuff. Oh, this one's really cute. I like the lighter colors too. So that's really cute. Oh, it's like a bookcase that you can like slot a couch into. How cute is that? All right, Simmers. Well, that is it for this video. That is the update. I didn't go over the bug fixes. I will try to remember to leave the link to all these articles, or at least the Sims community website down below in the description, so you can go over and look at them yourself. This will be out on February 12th. I get access February 6th, so hopefully I will start posting things pretty quickly after I get access. I don't know, I may record all my stuff live. I haven't decided. Don't forget, if you order this pack before 17th of March, you will get the 2 kits, and then don't forget there's 2 more kits, the Wonderland Kids Room kit and I already forgot the name of it, the Yard one, the Yard something kit. I don't know, I just don't really care for the Yard one that much. I don't think it looks that good. I mean, it'd be great for somebody to get if you want a new hot tub and you don't want to buy like one of the expansion packs that comes with a hot tub. I'm not a huge fan of it. But also, if you guys are going to pick this pack up or any other pack, make sure to use my creator code or somebody else's. I'll put it up on the screen now. You just put it in the promo box and then give me a 5% commission. And right now, I believe until the 17th as well, it will give you a 5% discount, and you can use that on the new expansion pack and the 2 kits. But anyway, guys, make sure to tell me what you think down in the comments. Are you getting excited for this pack? Are you excited for the updates? I will say that the update is a little smaller than I thought it would be for an expansion pack, especially before a rumored last expansion pack. Like, this might be the last one. We may never get another one. So I will say I'm a little shocked by that. I will also say that I do feel like some of the features in Royalty and Legacy are a little recycled, but obviously they're going to be tweaked, so they're going to be a little different. And obviously they don't expect you to own every pack, but still, I'm just curious to see how it goes. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited. Stay tuned for more news and info about this as I get it, or when I get a hold of it, or get time to do it. Like I said, I get the pack on the 6th, but I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ding that bell so you get notifications when I post new videos. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Love you, mean it. Bye.